Hi guys, it's Tao from Shine Bright Design, and I'm back again with another piece from Jasmine Becket-Griffith's A Fantasy Art Adventure. And today we're going to focus on dark skin color and hair. So I thought the best selection of pictures from her book would be the Hawaiian Volcano Fairy. Just because I want to do a dark skin and I can do hair on this female. And because we have a dark skin subject, I really want to do a different colored hair color, but I know because it's Hawaiian, we should really just go traditional. So we'll probably go with the dark hair. And I think in my last piece, we did do black hair and blonde. But today we'll go like, probably like a black, I reckon. We'll do black. We'll just keep it traditional. And yeah. So I've prepared my colors, and I'll be sure what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do this by stages, okay? So we're gonna do the face first, and I'm going to list the skin color first. And what I recommend doing is collecting all your skin colors and having them prepared, and as I'm coloring, I'll read out the color codes, and you can follow along that way, and that's probably the easiest way. So we'll do this stage by stage. So we'll go like skin, hair, wings, background, I'll just say as I go, and when I'm talking about these stages, just pause the video, collect the colors, and continue along. So we're going to start off with the base color, and the base color will be this burnt ochre, which is 943, and we're just going to lightly go across the whole skin tone. And I'm going to make sure that I try my best to not forget any areas, because I've done that in the past where I've forgotten like an arm or a hand or something. So I'll try my best to not miss spots. But if you notice that I don't do a certain spot, please fill it in. I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm just going to wing it, and hopefully the dark skin tone will work. Normally, because you guys know, I never plan these things. I never experiment prior to this. I just go with it. If I make a mistake, I will work with it or something like that. And yeah, so just lightly going over all the skin areas, just putting that base color. Don't forget between the hair as well. Just around the flowers, between the crisscross areas of the bikini, and then on the waist. So I've done a few skin tones already, so through my videos you would see like a fair tone, an olive tone, and now we've done a darker skin tone. And I know Hawaiian girls aren't generally dark, but I thought I would take this opportunity to do a darker subject, because this is probably the most appropriate image to have a darker subject. And, it's always good to practice different skin tones, different hair color and whatnot. And I always want to go out of the ordinary colors of when it comes to hair and skin. So yeah, I'm excited to do I think there's an Indian one. A lot of people are doing her in blue. This one, the Durga and the tiger. I want to do this one in the future. but I also want to do, because I've been doing a lot of your request, and that's fine, because I'm like, you know, I'm catering to your needs, and that's all good. But I would like to do a certain piece, and I need to find it for you because I want to show you. And if you guys are cool with it, I actually want to do this next, or else I want to do something from Hannah Carlson's books. Here it is. This is the piece. I want to do a candle in the dark, and that's something that I've been really wanting to do lately because I like the skulls, and I think I can really like do something cool with it. But yeah. Anyway, continuing on, let's keep coloring this skin. And here as well, just remember to not miss any spots. And then between the hair, and then don't forget the ear, because I forgot the ear last time. Just making sure I haven't missed any spots. And then make sure you do the scalp as well. Okay. So I'm going to go in with this Clay Rose, which is 1017, and I'm going to highlight the cheek area because that's where it would have the highlight section. I'm going to highlight with purples because generally darker skin tones have dark skin color has a cool tone to it. So that's why we're using a lot of purples with this. So I'm just going to go on the cheeks. I'm also going to bring it up to the eyelids here and up on the other side as well. I want to create, I want the shadows to have that purple cool tone. That's my aim. And then I'm picking up this Paramar Violet, which is 1008. And I'm going in the similar areas with that violet color. And I'm just gonna, I think I'm just going to really just shape the face in this purple color where I know it would be the darkest. So just under the fringe, under the hairline, just where all the shadow would hit. There would be no shadow really on the top of the scalp just because that's where the light would hit. So the shadow would be, you know, beneath the face. And then also remember to do it on the neck as well. And then around here. She has weird boobs. That's a big gap. And then here, which is under the armpit. Remember not to go too dark because we are going to build these colours over time. And then again over here under the armpit. And then I want to put shadow underneath the flowers. because remember, shadow is where it's going to be purple, because that's where I want it to hit. I'm going to go back in with this clay rose, which is 1017, and just go on top of that para violet and just blending it into that base color burnt ochre that we put down. Because you know it is a very it's very distinct purple, and using the clay rose to go on top and blend between the burnt ochre really makes it appear a bit more seamless. You know, it doesn't appear too unnatural. So yeah, it's looking really nice, like as we're blending the clay rose into that violet, making it look a bit more seamless. And I know at the moment it doesn't look that interesting just because we haven't built up that darker skin tone, but we'll eventually get there, you know. So I'm adding layers with this clay rose on top of that burnt ochre, and I'm just creating the shadow of the face by adding more layers, and I'm putting it here. I'm just following the reference of the original art piece, and you know, I know some of you guys don't like using reference because you're afraid that you're going to copy it too much, and that's fine, but I use a lot of I reference to the original paintings because, I know, just for the shadow, you know, just for the reference of where to put shadows and stuff. You can always change where you put it as well. And I think sometimes when you go outside the box or go beyond the original, it makes it appear very interesting. So it gives it a different approach, and that's sometimes good. You know, you want to stand out. But if you're following this video because you want to have something very similar to the original painting, please tell me that you want me to go similar to the painting or my own style. Today I'm gonna go dark skin, and I'm gonna go, I think, like a dark purple hair, almost black. And then if I'm doing that, I might do like a sunset type of background just to reflect in the skin and hair, so have like a purple sunset. And that's how I choose my colors. I choose things that complement what is existing, and I just go with the flow with that. And sometimes you have to go with the flow. Sometimes you need to see how the piece is developing in order to take it to the next level. You know, because sometimes planning doesn't always work, because sometimes you can plan something but it may not turn out the way that you want it to. Okay, I'm going to go in with terracotta, which is a warmer tone red, a warmer tone brown. This is 944. And I'm just going to build, but instead of just going on the shadow points and the highlight points, we're actually going to go build on top as a layer, similar to what we did with the base, and just run it across. If you want, you can emphasize a bit harder where the shadow points are, which is just above the bridge of the nose, and then lighten it up into the forehead. I hope this turns out alright. I have never done dark skin, so I thought I'd give it a go for you guys. And then maybe I can do blue skin, you know? And then green skin with the witch. I know there's a witch piece in this book as well, you know. The green and the blue skin will be very interesting, I know, when I approach that one. I always notice also animals are very, like I did animals for the first time last week, and that turned out pretty well, you know. Sometimes you just got to jump into it, jump in the deep end and see how you survive. You know, to me, it's just a color-in book, you know. If I don't want to be too precious with it, and if I want a new one, I can just order another one, you know. Shouldn't be too precious about material stuff, you know. Use it, you know, enjoy it, but don't be too fussy about it, because you can never really enjoy it to the fullest. Oh, what I'm doing here with the terracotta is I am doing that contour thing that you guys see me do, like around the cheekbones, just giving a bit of depth. And then I'm trying to add more layers around the eyes, you know, and the nose. Then I'm adding more shadow and layer to under the hair and the shadow points. We'll probably go back in with the purple as well, just to emphasize it, because right now, as we're doing the dark skin tone, we are losing the purple, and that's fine, because we'll just build that up. But just don't press too hard right now, because you won't be able to work that purple back in. And then I'm going to move this into the skin, the body. And this, we're just going to go just similar to what we did with the base, just all over. I hope you guys are enjoying these type of tutorials. I'm enjoying them too, and it's a lot less work for me because I'm just doing live commentary as I'm doing it, and I hope you guys don't mind, because I really don't want to edit 4 hours of video putting like color codes on the screen and stuff, and I'm just hoping this way, the way I'm doing it is fine with you guys, you know. If I list the colors, you prepare the colors before we start each segment or each piece. And just pause the video, you know. There are ways of getting around it, you know. And I can imagine you're not always looking at the screen as we're coloring as well. You guys are so nice as well. All your comments, thank you so much for your support. They're so nice and they're so encouraging, and I was very concerned that you guys wouldn't like this type of commentary, but you guys are loving it, and you know, that's a surprise to me, because I don't think I'm that entertaining to listen to, or I could be that insightful to teach how to color in these characters. But your comments really encourage me and motivate me to keep going, and thank you so much for that. You're really nice people, and I love my fans, I love my followers, and thank you for the support, and I hope you guys keep watching and enjoying. You know, I'm always growing as a YouTuber and what I'm doing, so yeah. Okay, so I want to add a bit of shadow on the body. So we're going to go in with Tuscan red, and this is a more red toned brown, and it is a very dominant color. So I don't want to use too much of it. I'm going to use it where the contour areas and the shadow areas are most likely to appear. It's like the nose and the cheekbones. Just don't go too hard, because remember, I do want to go back in with that purple. I'm just bringing it a little into the scalp as well. I'm still like going through artist block when it comes to my personal art, guys. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm really into this relaxation tutorial stuff at the moment because you guys are enjoying it so much. I'm getting a lot of feedback from that. And with my personal art, I don't really get that much feedback or response from it. I guess because you guys just watch it, but you can't really do anything with it. Like, you can't learn from it, or you can't do, it's not really a tutorial, while you guys really like to engage with tutorials. And that's what I've noticed as well. So I think my personal art is something that I'll do when I'm completely inspired and completely like recharged artistically to do my personal art. And, you know, like, this stuff is still creative and artistic in its own way, so I don't mind, and I don't mind holding back, because you know what, like, I'm holding back that artistic energy, and it's just going to explode when I'm ready to do a personal piece. Yeah, so as you've been watching what I'm doing right now, I'm just doing the shadow areas. I'm not pressing too hard, I'm just layering. And we're just going to go under the neck. Again, don't press too hard. And I'm just going to go around these flowers and stuff, because, you know, like, as they sit on the body, it is going to create a shadow. So you can put shadow coming from this side. So the shadow would be here on the right. And the shadow, like, that's the same area you would put the purple as well, you know. The purple just makes it a bit interesting. Like, you can't just do brown skin, you know. You've got to highlight it with a certain color. And I feel like colors like that, like colors like red or pink or blue, just make it a bit more interesting. And, you know, you shouldn't be too scared to just go with it, you know. And then, you know, if you come across a problem, just address it, and then you can always work with it. Remember, whatever you feel like is a mistake, you can always come from that, and you can always learn from it, or you can always, you know, problem solve it and fix it. You know, you can always fix art. Like, art is subjective, and you guys know that. Everything is about practicing as well. I am going a bit harder with the Tuscan red on the left side of the arm, because the shadow is coming from here. There is shadow in this side of the body as well, so I do need to go a bit darker and create that shadow. But I probably would do that with a cooler tone brown, but I'm definitely going to try and create that base color. Same here on the waist, there would be a shadow coming from here. And then in the belly button too. Okay. And then I'm going a bit on the ears as well. And you know what, I'm going to go back in with a purple before I go in with my cooler tone browns. So I'm picking up 1008 and I'm just blending that into the Tuscan red just so that we have that purple still existing. It really complements the colours that we've chosen, doesn't make it look too muddy. And that's what I like about these colour choices. And I'm going to go around the eyes as well. And then under the neck. I just don't want to lose this purple, and I feel like this purple will make it look really interesting. So that's why I don't really want to lose it within the piece. So, you know, just blending it in. Okay. And then I'm going in with this light umber, and I'm just going all over. Just so that we can unify all these colours that we've put down. Yeah, I like how it's turning out. It's very interesting. So I hope you guys are having a good week. My week's been good. What am I doing? I did some rock climbing. I've done some swimming this week. Gym as normal. Yeah, just staying active and, you know, exercising and doing cool new things. And I'm loving it, you know. Like, I don't know, I'm just discovering my capabilities and, you know, doing new things. It's always exciting, you know. Re-energizes me about life. Using that light umber to blend and run through. I haven't had the chance to thank everyone for your wonderful support. I have hit over 1,000 subscribers, and I'm thinking of doing a video dedicated to that completely and just thanking everyone. But I just want to quickly say that I want to thank you guys so much for following me and supporting me. Like, I've only had this channel for like a few months, and it's just gone up so organically. It's gone, I think it's a very healthy growth, and I hope you guys stay along for the journey. and that we can do more pictures together, we can do more art. You guys keep asking me questions and requesting anything, that is fine. You know, you guys can ask me personal questions too if you want. Maybe we can do a video completely dedicated to that, I don't know. And I can like collate a bunch of questions you guys ask me and then answer it in one whole question if you want, one whole video if you like. Yeah, so it's all about layers, guys, and it's looking really good. I have used that. Going in with chocolate, which is 1082, it's going to run across the whole thing in chocolate. And of course we haven't laid down our filler colour, but we will definitely lay down a filler colour. And if you guys have watched my videos, what I mean by a filler colour is the colour that I use to blend every colour that I've laid down so far together. It's like it's almost like a blending pencil, but I use colour instead because I don't know, I just like it. I don't want to blend the colour out to paper. I actually want to blend the colour out with another colour. And I guess that's why a lot of my pieces are really vibrant, because I'm using colour to blend rather than just a colourless pigment. And I guess that's my technique, you know. You know, we can always learn from each other. And I've realised I haven't used Gamsol or, you know, any odorless solvents lately. And it's because I guess I don't feel like I need to, you know. Going in with this dark umber, and that's 947. I just want to create some shadow. But again, I don't want to lose the purple that's there. So just going under the fringe, under the hairline, a bit on the cheeks, not too much because I don't want to lose the purple, you know. And also here on the cheeks and on the ear, on the side of the face. Because I'm trying not to go too hard. I don't want to lose the purple because I find the purple very interesting. I'm going to go under the nose as well. And then under the lips, just to create that shadow, that the lips are big and juicy. What else is there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go and do a bit of like a cupid's bow, just lightly, okay, not too dark, but put a definite cupid's bow there. You can make it sharp, pointy, or rounded. I'm just going to make it rounded to go with the existing lip. And then I'm going to do a bit of shadow around the neck and the shadow areas. So I'm putting a lot of shadow on the left side of the body because that is where the light is coming from. Sorry, the light is coming from the volcano, and so this is where the shadow is sitting. Is that right? I'm not quite sure. I'm just doing what I think is right. At the end of the day, like I've said in the past, if it's not correct in the shading and lighting, who cares? Because if it looks good, it looks good. If you're happy with it, that's fine by me. I don't mind. Today I'm also going to make sure my eyes are good. I know I've been looking at the eyes that I've been doing lately, and I don't think they're that amazing. I want to have amazing eyes. You know. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to do some shading with this dark umber around the cleavage area. I'm going to blend it in just so the cleavage looks round and perky. Not too dark, remember. then here too. Around the neck, and the hair, and the underarm. Yeah. And then under the flowers, a bit in the belly button, and then a bit under the shirt too. Just give it a shadow. Okay, I think we can move on to a filler colour. And so the filler colours I'm going to use are the burnt ochre and the clay rose. And I don't know how I'm going to do this, but we're going to do this. We'll start off with clay rose first. And I want to definitely highlight the nose. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with the clay rose right here. Because the clay rose is the highlight colour that I've decided to do. And so if that's the case, above the cheekbones, which is under the eyes, which is would be the lightest point, I'm going to blend the clay rose colour with the whatever's been laid down. Don't press too hard, remember you're building layers. And you don't want to burnish it too sudden, because you'll damage the paper and you won't be able to work with it again. And I know my technique, I do work quite fast and compared to other people as well. So I do know that I am significantly burnishing that paper because of the way I work. And it's because, you know, I don't want to spend 10 hours doing colouring in video, you know. I think 4 hours is plenty. My videos go for maybe 4 hours at the most. And then I'm going to blend with the clay rose on the forehead. So we'll use a combination of the clay rose and the burnt umber to blend these colours together. And I'm going to use this clay rose colour to highlight under the brows as well. And I want to use this clay rose to blend the colours on the side of the face, because I feel like it is a pretty, like a purpley brown. And I don't want to use this burnt ochre to blend those colours, so I want to use this clay rose and then blend it down, and then later on blend that with the burnt ochre. See? I've been considering drawing my own female illustrations, but then I don't think you guys could follow along because it's not in a book, or you can't print. Maybe, I don't know. It's just an idea that I have, that I do want to draw female colouring in characters. But yeah, you guys know I've been thinking of doing a piece that helps address personal issues, like personal stress issues or anything like that. I've been thinking about doing it, haven't had the time to do it, haven't collaborated, but I want to. And again, I'm going to use that clay rose to blend those colours together in the shadow areas, which is the purple and the brown and the Tuscan red. So if you guys like my videos, please share them with other people. If you want to, you know, share them with your friends who are also coloring this book or anything like that, or just share them on Facebook. It really helps me out, get my presence out there, you know, and just help people understand what I do, what I like to do. Yeah. I'll be right back because it's dinner time. Okay, coming back, and we're just going to keep going with what we were doing and using the clay rose to blend out. Just using it to blend into the shadow colours. Going in with this burnt ochre, and using that to blend. I'm using this burnt ochre where the shadow points are on the bridge of the nose. I'm going to blend it into that clay rose and in the colour beneath as well. See, I'm not liking that now. So how am I going to fix it? I'm going to fix it with this colour, which is a slight umber. And hopefully if I go on top, it's going to bring it down. Hopefully I can fix it and demonstrate to you guys like how you can fix things like this. Going in with this clay rose. Oh, see, I'm not loving it. I hate it now. I'm gonna go on top with this burnt ochre across the forehead just to like even it out. No, I've ruined it. Let's salvage this. I can salvage this. We can do this. We can do this, guys. Maybe I just need to do the whole thing and then just see how it turns out. I think the best way to now approach this, because we have that burnt ochre color, which is a very like dark in I guess like a really dark brown. I'm gonna go in with this chocolate and hopefully that will fix things a little. You know, guys, I'm just learning as I'm doing this, so I hope you guys understand. If you like the thumbnail and you want to get to where the thumbnail is, yeah, follow along. But yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay. Alright, so going in with this dark umber, I'm going to blend it up to the forehead. Yeah, okay, that looks a lot better. And I'm going to focus a lot around the eyes, just to even things out. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna go in with this dark umber, emphasize the shadow area. Do it here also under the neckline. And then on the arms as well. Now here on the waist. And then we're gonna blend in with that burnt ochre. And I know I didn't like it, but you know, once you go with it, you gotta keep going. I applaud anyone who does dark skin. You know, it's a hard skin tone to do. Do I like it? I don't know. We'll just go with the flow and see how it is. I hope it turns out well. I think this burnt umber wasn't really a great colour to fill with. I think it was too red tone. If you guys are going to switch this colour, switch it to a cooler tone brown. So maybe that's why some of us plan things. Plan colours and all that stuff. I never plan colours. I don't have the time for it. I'm going to go in with this dark umber and I'm going to create some shadow. I'm going to put more of this dark umber around the face, just to tone down that red, that burnt ochre from the base colour. Like, I'm not loving it, but you know, we can definitely work with it or fix this situation. Okay, I'm going to get this dark umber and I'm going to fill in the brows really dark. Yeah, you know what, it's getting there. It's alright. Okay, we're still going to try and save this, going in with the dark umber. So blend it out. I'm going to go in with this light umber. See if I can blend out this this purple, this clay rose colour that was on the forehead. I think it was too light when we put the burnt umber. My mistake, but hopefully it works. I think that's the best we can do. I'm so disappointed. I hope I can salvage the rest of this. I'm going to record the colours and we're going to move on. Hi guys, we're back again and I'm going to do some eyes and I'm going to wing this. We're going to do her eyes green. So I'm getting this colour, which is 120. Just putting on that first layer. Yep, so I'm going to do green eyes, which is very strange, but you know, I just feel like stepping out of the square and doing different coloured eyes, different coloured hair, you know. Don't have to follow the actual image on point. So, yeah. The next colour I'm going to pick up is kelp green, which is 1090, and we're going to go and blend it from the top down. Same here. Same on the other side. And then sort of graded that up a little. we'll get a brighter green, which is this spring green, which is 913. So we sharpen it a little. I talk about this sharpener like in every video. I really recommend it to you guys. I use it for Faber-Castell and Prismacolors, and I think it is a wonderful sharpener. Okay, so I'm going to use this spring green to like highlight the bright areas. So I'm highlighting here and I'm highlighting here. We're going to use a Posca pen to highlight as well. And then we're going to get this sap green and use that to fill. If you guys don't know what fill means when I'm talking about fill, it's like instead of using like a blender pencil, I like to use color to blend things. Also because it's very easy to blend with Prismacolors because they're wax based and they're very easy to smudge. So I like to use a color to blend with them rather than a blender pencil. If I'm using Faber-Castell, I don't know, I might use a blender pencil, but generally with Prismacolors I like to use color on color. And then I'm going to get a darker pencil, which is this olive green, which is 911, and I'm going to create more contrast. I'm going to get this warm grey. I'm going to create more shadow at the top too. And then from the very bottom, blend that up. And then I'm going to get a pen. I'm going to get this felt tip pen. And I'm going to do a circle here and a circle here. And I'm going to fill that in. There we go. Getting a Posca pen. I'm just highlighting here and here. I'm going to do a couple of strokes here. There we go. That's the eyes. I also recommend using a waterproof pigment marker to do the eyelashes as well. So I'm going to record these, this eye color, and then we'll move on to the next stage. So I'm going to do the lips, and Because she has very dark skin, I'm going to do a darker lip, which is more like a brown pink colour. And I'm going to put a base of this beige sienna, which is 1080, and then I'm going to go in with the henna, which is 1031. I'm just going to shape that lip. And then going in with this sienna brown. And then I'm going to go back in with this beige sienna to blend. So I only use 3 colours for my lips today, and I'm going to record that and we'll move on to the next step. So I forgot to put in some highlights on the lips, and I'm just going to highlight here, here, and I'm going to highlight the nose as well, and some dots near the eyes. Just going to do a couple strokes here. So the hair is only 3 colours, and I feel like I want to add more colours because I don't know, I just feel like it needs more. Well, we'll go with 4 colours for now. Actually, I might get a black, or yeah, I'm gonna get a black. So this will be interesting. This is something new. This whole thing is new for me. It's a whole experiment right here. But hopefully it turns out well, and hopefully I can come through this and it will be okay. Alright, so let's start with the black. And make sure it's sharp. So I said I would talk to you guys about hair and how I do hair. So the way I've done hair is I like to blend colours together, and it's all about layers. I don't like to do the stroke method, the individual hair stroke method with these drawings, just because I feel like I feel like it looks nicer. For my technique, I like this approach. So the way I like to start is near the scalp, I will go with my darkest colour, and I will layer down my colour and fade it. This does also include the thin hair strokes. So we're going to blend that down. Like, I guess when it comes to black, I do like to do like a gradient between the colors, but I think you can do hair strokes as long as your goal isn't to see individual hair strokes, because I still want to have like a gradient type of look. I'm not really focusing on seeing the individual hair strokes in this piece. place the black underneath the neck. I'm going to start the black again here. And do the same on the other side as well. I'm going to start down here, bring it all the way up, and I'm going to do the second part here. So I'm going to move on to the next colour, which is 996, which is black grape. And the way to do this is layering the colours on top. So you can either do this by hair strokes, or you can just colour on top and blend it down. It's up to you. As long as it has that gradient effect, that's fine. So the reason why I didn't just do black hair, I just felt like I needed something different, you know? I like to do things that are a bit outside the square, and it's black, but it's not black, you know? Just fading that up. Going to sharpen. I'm going to blend this dark purple into the black. moving on to the next colour, and that's Palmer Violet, and that's 1008. So I want to start from the bottom and then go on top and blend it up. Yeah, I'm liking this. It's very interesting. I think normal black is just too boring, you know? I know there aren't many Hawaiian girls with purple hair, but maybe this is a first. Maybe some Hawaiian girls like to dye their hair purple, you know? So I've been looking at this new pencil set, and it's the Holbein's pencil set, and someone told me that the Holbein's is very comparable compared to Prismacolor, but I was looking at the price and it's so expensive compared to Prismacolor here. Actually, no, the cardboard box, which is similar to the 150 set I have now, is very similar. But if you, like, you've seen all my pencil sets, I love wooden boxes, and if I can get it, I will try and get a wooden box. But the wooden box is ridiculously expensive. It's so expensive. Like, I love it and I think it's gorgeous, but I just feel like it's not. Right now I have so many pencils and I really need to use them, you know, not waste my money, get more stuff, you know. I just wanted to compare, that's all. But you know, work with what you got. I can work with what I got, and there's no need to like spend more money and you know, get more stuff. Like, I'd rather utilize all my art supplies than just letting it catch dust, you know. And I've accumulated a lot of art supplies through the years, and I still haven't used it all, you know. Like, when I was younger, I still have stuff from when I was younger. So yeah, trying to save money. Going in with the lavender, going to sharpen that. And I'm just going to stroke and blend. work back in with the Palmer Violet, which is 1008. I'm going to blend it into that lavender colour I just laid down. And then I'm going to go back in with that black grape and work it from the black to that purple. Looking good. So I'm going to go back in with this Deco Pink. I like the way this hair's turned out. It's very magical, very whimsical. I like it. I'm going to go in with this lavender and bring it down into the Deco Pink. There we go. That's the hair. Looks good. This purple up here as well. Now I'm going to go in with this black and fade it down. Also on the roots. And yeah, it looks good. Okay, I'm going to record these colors and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so we're back and I'm going to do the flowers and we're going to do them red, just to complement the volcano that we'll do. So I'm going to lay down this permanent red, which is 122, and just go lightly across the whole thing. And here as well. These are just petals. And on the waist. going to go in with the Scarlet Red. We're going to just do some shading. Same here. Bless me. And then we're gonna go in with a lighter color. We're gonna go in with the Vermilion Red. And I'm going to just blend. I don't want to use this as my filler color because I feel like it'll be too red, and I want a bit of yellow within this these flowers. And then we're going to finish it off with a orange color, which is the Cardium Orange Hue, which is 118. And I'm going to use that as the filler color. And then we're going to do the pollen in this Sunset Yellow. Looks really nice. Okay, so using similar colors, we're going to do her bikini, which is red, and I'm going to stay away from the oranges, and I'm going to more focus on the reds here. So I'm gonna go in with this pale vermilion, which is 921, and just lay down the base color. And then I'm going to go in with this permanent red, which is 122. My shade. And then with this carmine red, which is 926, I'm going in as well and blending that colour into the bikini, creating that shape. And then I'm going to go in with this Scarlet Lake, which is 923. And then I'm going to use this permanent red to fill. No, I'm not going to fill it, I'm just going to blend it. I just used the colour that I really wanted to fill with. So we're not filling with this permanent red, we're just going to keep blending it out. It was, yes, it was this colour. It was the carmine red, and we're going to use the carmine red to fill because this colour is a bit It's a bit pinky salmon, and that's why I'm really drawn to it, because it's not too bright red. It's got a pink warm tone to it, and that's why I like it. There we go. It's got a very salmon pink colour. I like it. Going in with this Scarlet Lake, I want to add more shadow, but I think this is the wrong colour to use. I think I need to use like a darker colour. Let's see if I can find, yeah, a mahogany red. Yeah, this one will do. So the mahogany red is 1029. I'm going to go in again on this side here. Cool. Alright, I'm going to record these colours and we'll move on to the next step. Hi guys, it's me, we're back, and we're going to finish off this picture, hopefully. That's what I'm going to try to do today. So I'm getting this Carmine red, and I'm going to finish off these skirt flowers. Oh, see if I can zoom in for you. Okay, so I should sharpen this as well. So we're going to get this Carmine red, and we're just going to do some shading. I'm going to get this poppy red, and I'm going to fill. So this is Yellow Orchid, and I'm going to use this same color as well for the lays. I think that's what they call them. So that's done. I'm going to move on to these flowers, and I'm going to do I want to do something different, but I want to do something that complements what, like, I want to complement the colors already. Alright, I got my palette. Okay, yep. So I'm going in with this Process Red, which is 994. And I'm going to do every second flower. There we go. Okay. So I'm really motivated to finish this today, and I'm hoping I will finish this. So yeah. I don't know, like, have you guys noticed when you're in a good mind space, you can do anything you want? Like, you can achieve anything you want, I guess, because you're in a good, like, frame of mind. But when you're, like, in a shit frame of mind, you just have no motivation to do anything. And today I'm just so motivated, you know. And yeah, I'm happy today. So I want to color, I want to finish this, and I want to have it uploaded for you guys on time, because I know you guys really enjoy this, and I love it that you guys really enjoy these coloring videos and these color along type of things. So we're just rendering, we're not filling, remember? We're just using, I'm probably going to use 2 colors with this, just because they're just this is small petals anyway, and I don't want to make it too crazy. I'm going to fill in with Hot Pink, which is 993. going to do the other flower in, I'm going to make it a light pink. So I'm going to go in with this pink deco, which is 1014. And we might do like a pink white. That might be how I'll do it. And I'm going to get white and fill, which is 938. And then we're going to get some green. And we're going to colour the leaves. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a, how do you pronounce this? Chartreuse. And that's 989. And we're just going to do the layer. We're not going to fill. This is just a base layer. And we're just going to lay that colour down. Going to create shadow with this lime peel, which is 1005. I'm just going to create some shadow there. I'm going to go in with a darker colour, and that is moss green, which is 1097. Let's create some shadow. There we go. So the layers are done. Let's zoom out. And because I have the greens out, I'm going to do her skirt. So we're going to lay the base colour, which is the 989, and just gonna, this is such a small spot, so you know, might as well do it now while I have the greens out. And then getting the lime peel, which is 1005. The shadow would be at the top, fading down. And then again with the moss green, I want to add shadow under the flowers. And then bringing it down again. There we go. It's really easy and simple. You know, it's such a small spot, so we're not really focusing that much detail on it. I did miss a spot, which is up here, and that would be this processed red. So just let me fix that up. And I'm filling in with the hot pink. There we go. Alright, so the grill is done. And so I'm going to record the colours. So in this stage, we did the lace, we did the skirt. Yeah, we did the lace and the skirt. So I'm gonna record those colours, and then we'll move on to the wings. So we're gonna do the wings, and I'm gonna wing this. Oh, what fun. We're doing the wings, and I'm gonna wing what I'm gonna do. Too much wing. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna lay down some canary yellow, which is 916. I'm just looking at these pencils, guys, and you know, as much as I love Prismacolor, the manufacturing is so shit. You know, they're never consistent. Like when you pick up a Faber-Castell, oh my god, it's always immaculate and the same. And have you guys seen, okay, I have Instagram, okay, and let me write down what my Instagram is. My Instagram is basically at Shine Bright Design, you know. It's literally that, at Shine Bright Design. And I just posted a video, I reposted a video the other day, or today, which you will see in past tense, about the Karl Lager collaboration with Faber-Castell. Oh my god, that is amazing. And you guys would, if you guys know me, I see that as art porn. Like that is like porn, like art supply porn to me. And if you guys seen the blue case from Faber-Castell, that is amazing. But this case is like, it's just on another level, you know. It's just so amazing the way it's been arranged and designed. I love it. Unfortunately, there were only 2,500 made, and they're all sold out. So you can't get it anymore. So they released it on the 1st of October, or 1st of September, and 24 hours after, all of it is sold out. So you can't get it anymore. And they're authenticated, certified with a proper certification certificate and everything. I am spewing that I didn't get it. I would give my firstborn, which is outrageous, but it is an amazing set. Guys, you gotta go check it out on my Instagram page or look it up on YouTube. I'll link it in the description box below if I can. Remind me if I don't. But you have to see this video. It is an amazing video. It just makes you squeal and just want it. But it's sold out, which is so sad. And I'm devastated. I'm devastated I didn't get it. It's like something that I would have loved to have. In my life, my goal is to have one of those cases. I don't want, like, I have the wooden cases for Faber-Castell, and they're amazing, but I would love a collector's edition. Like, the collector edition, you know, the rare ones. I just want to have one of them, you know, the limited edition ones. I can't believe I missed out. I'm so devastated. But when you guys check it out, you'll know. If you guys watch it, tell me your thoughts on it. Comment below, tell me. I want to know. But I think it's amazing. It's like a dream for me, if I ever got one. Alright, picking up Yellow Orchid. I'm going to do like I guess a gradient. I'm going to do a gradient. That's what I've decided. So I've laid down that, what was that, Canary Yellow? I've laid down Canary Yellow, and now I'm getting Yellow Orchid, and I'm just going to blend it. And then back in with the canary yellow, fade that down. And then I'm going to go in with a sunburst yellow and blend it up. And then I'm going to go in with the goldenrod. And then I'm going to go in with this Carmine Red. Actually, not Carmine Red. I'm going to go in with this Scarlet Lake. And then I'm going to go in with the Carmine Red and fill. And then I'm going to go in with this Chatteros, which is 989, and lay a base color. And I'm also going to make sure I do behind her hair as well, just so we don't miss any spots. I'm just going to do one wing at a time so you can see it as a whole. Then I'm going to get this lime peel. I'm going to gradate that down. I'm going to go in with moss green. And then I'm going to fill with the Chatteros. Okay, and then I'm going to get this Scarlet Lake, and I'm just going to fill. There's no shading. And then I'm going to reflect that through the other ones. picking up yellow orchid. And then back in with the canary yellow, blending that down. And then I'm going to go in with this sunburst yellow. And then I'm going to go in with this goldenrod. Hi guys, I'm back and I've had a couple of glasses of wine to drink tonight, but I am going to finish this tonight hopefully, and we're going to get this done. So continuing on with the wings, we're going to finish the wings and then we're going to move forward. So the last bits that we haven't done is the green bits, so we're going to lay down with 989. And as you can see, I've had 3 glasses of wine to drink and I am perfectly fine, so this I am hoping will turn out great, or will turn out, you know, satisfactory of some sort. So if I lay down that green, and I'm going to move on with 1005, and we're just going to shade it down. And then I'm going to go in again with a moss green. And then I'm going to fill with that Charteris green, which is 989. I'm going to get this uni paint marker, and as you can see, I have not opened it. I have this for ages as well, so I don't know why I haven't opened it. Just let me try and open it. So this is the uni paint marker in gold, and I'm doing this for the wings. And I'm very impatient, so I'm just gonna force it to go through the tip. Normally you just shake it, but I am just not patient enough to shake it completely. Okay, so just the dots here and here, and also here. And do I want to do anything else to it? probably not. I just don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to do it for those gold metallic dots. Alright, so it looks like our Hawaii butterfly girl is done. We're going to move on to the background. Oops, sorry, that was my computer. Alright. I am going to do the grass, but what I want to do first is record the colours and then we're going to move on to the next stage. Alright, we are going to finish this. I promise you we're going to finish this because I really have been putting this off and I need to get this out for Tuesday and today is Saturday. So hopefully I'll get this out. We're going to start with our lightest colours first and then build from there. So I'm picking up this, I'm going to pick up this colour which is called Spring Green, which is 913, and I'm going to do the highlights. And I'm going to focus on this bottom corner first and work my way up to the top. So, lightly do your base layer, which is the highlight. I'm just going to do one section at a time. So we're going to break up into three sections, and we're going to work on this section first. So I've done the base color, which is the 913, and I'm going to move with the true green, which is 910, and I'm going to add some shadow. And I'm going to do it very lightly because we're going to build a few layers on this. You know, I used to have a graphic design lecturer who told me that when she couldn't design, she literally would sit at her desk with a bottle of wine, drink wine as she designs. And she said that she would create some of her best works being under the influence, which is really interesting. It's a very interesting approach. And I thought that was very cool of her, but definitely is not my thing. I can't be, well, yes, I've had a few glasses, but there's no way that I could be having a bottle and creating work. I guess you loosen up, you know. I guess that's what she meant, like the wine helped her loosen up her creative juices. And maybe that's what I need, you know. I have been talking to you guys about how I've been feeling really, you know, like brain block lately about my art. So maybe the wine helped, who knows. And hopefully the wine will help and we'll get this finished today. I'm moving on with the next color, which is marine green, which is 988. And we're creating some shadow. We're not going to create too much shadow because what I want is, I want it to work in 3 layers. So the brightest layers are here, then the other leaves behind it, and then the background, which is a darker green. gonna add peacock green, which is 907, and adding some shadow. I'm going to fill with the spring green. So I've done the first layer, now we're going to move to the back layer. And what happens is, as we move between the layers further back, we remove the lightest colour. Sorry, that was my phone messages. What was I saying? Okay, so I'm going to get the true green, and I'm going to use the true green as a base color. So as we go further back, it gets darker and darker. And then I'm going to go with the marine green, which is 988. And what I'm trying to do is, my lightest bits are at the end, and the first layer of leaves, I'm wanting to put a darker background behind it, just so that they pop a bit and stand out. So I don't want that true green to sit behind those leaves, because I do want it to stand out. See here. See where I'm working now? I want it to be darker, closer to those green leaves, just because I want those first layer of leaves to pop. And then I'm going to go in with the peacock green and do something very similar, and adding that shadow behind the first layer of leaves. then I'm going to fill in with the true green. Okay, I'm going to go in the back layer, alright, and the back layer is a lot darker as well, so I'm going to go in with this marine green, and this is just a 2-color background. So the marine green is not the dominant color, it actually is the peacock green, because it has that, I guess, it's got that blue undertone. I don't really want the marine green to be the dominant color in the background. I might have to add another color for this background. In with that peacock green. I haven't decided if I'm definitely going to fill with this peacock green, but I'm not filling with it now. I'm just doing a first layer. Going in with the color, just a layer of it. And I'm probably going to introduce a 3rd color with this layer. And the color that I'm going to introduce is this olive green, which is very similar to the marine green. I'm just going to add it to give some shadow. And like what I was doing before with the second layer, we're going to add the darker color behind that second layer, just so it allows it to pop. I think I realized there was another leaf, which is here. So I'm going to go with the true green again, and then go in with the marine green, and then in again with the peacock green, and then fill with the true green again. And then I'm going to fill here with the peacock green. And that is 1/4 or 1/3 of what we're doing. So I'm going to move on to the next one, which is very small. It's a really small panel. And we're going to work on this one as well. So going in with the spring green, this will be the first layer. only really a two layer section. I might make this the third layer. Oh, that looks like a skirt. Oh, that is a skirt. Oops, okay. So I do need to fix that skirt later on. But let's just do the leaves. And then I want to get true green. Blend the first layer. Filling in with the spring green. And then filling in with the true green on the second level. And then we're going to go in with the olive green and do some shadow around these leaves just so they pop. Then I'm going to fill with the peacock green. And as I'm colouring, I'm realising there are parts that I've forgotten. And this is why I say you guys should really look at the original painting as reference, because it really helps with the certain bits that you've missed. Like now I've realised this is hair, this is hair, this is a skirt. And I totally forgot that when I didn't see that when I was doing it. And that's why I always look at reference pictures. I don't look at reference pictures to copy. If you do want to copy, yeah, look at reference pictures. But the reference pictures for me help me figure out what is what, you know. This is a leaf. This is also peacock green. You know, for me, as I do it, sometimes I find out things, and you know, sometimes it does screw up my videos because I have to go back a little and fix it. Yeah, so these bits here are hair, which makes sense. So I need to fix that up later on. top layer, which is up there. So this is all one layer. I don't think there won't be 2 layers in this video. Actually, yeah, it's just 2 layers. So laying down your spring green. Going in with the true green. Let me sharpen this. True green has some shadow. And then I'm going to go in with the marine green, which is 988. Adding shadow. So by the time I upload this video, Father's Day would have passed in Australia. So Father's Day is on the 4th of September. And I hope you guys had a good Father's Day. We did family dinner, and it was really good to catch up with family and, you know, get together. And then I'm going to fill in with the spring green. And then we're going to do the background, right? And I'm going to get the olive green and add shadow behind this. And then I'm going to fill in with this peacock green. Okay, so the grass is done. I'm going to record these colors, and then we're going to go back and fix the skirt, and then we're going to go do the hair before we move forward. Okay, I'm going to finish this tonight. No matter what, I'm finishing this. Alright. If you're going back into the skirt like me, just lay down that Chatteris green, which is 989, and then use lime peel to create that gradient, and then again with moss green, and then we're going to fill with the Chatteris, which is 989. Okay, I've already done that previously with the skirt instructions, so we're only going back just to fix things up. I'm going to get this Carmine red and just fill, just because it's such a small spot, I don't really need to shade it because it's not that noticeable. I'm going to go back into this because I'm realizing there are some grains. Okay. And this little segment, like this little stage that I'm doing right now, is really just to go back and fix what we missed. So I'm going to collect the colors for the hair. Okay, so the colors for the hair. 93 black grape, Parma violet, so because this is the back hair, it's going to be a lot darker than the front bits. So I'm only using, I probably only will use 2 colors, and let me just figure out which ones I'm going to use. Okay, yep, 3 colors, and that is 996, 1008, and 934. So we're going to skip like a few colors that we had here. Okay, so black grape. We're going to lay black grape first. Then I'm going in with the Parma violet. And then filling in with the lavender.
go. So that really works well. Now we're going to finish it, the background and everything, and we should be good to go. Now let me figure out how I'm going to finish the background. I think it looks pretty cool, very different. Sorry, that was my computer again. I'm going to do like a sunset color. What I want to do first is I'm going to do the background and then I'll do the volcano. So the background, just let me figure out these colors. Alright, okay. So we'll go sunset. So we'll go purple. Like that. Just let me lay these colors just so I know. Okay, cool. Now, because I have these colors out, I'll also do the layer of the volcano, the lava. So I'm going to lay down the base color of this goldenrod. Alright, and I'm going to use goldenrod since it's in my hand to fade up. Then I'm going to go in with the pale vermilion. Going back in with the pale vermilion just to blend between. to go in with this scarlet, crimson red actually. Going in with this pale vermilion, I'm just gonna shade the lava. Then I'm gonna go in with this scarlet red. Just do some shading. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with this Delilah purple. I'm just gonna lay down a layer because I do want to blend it between that scarlet color I had. I'm gonna go in with this black cherry. Volcano. I'm gonna do it like a dark blue. Okay. Where's that peacock green? Okay. So I'm gonna blend from the peacock green into this dark blue color so that it blends, so it's not too drastic of a change. Okay, we'll go darker up here and then we'll fade it down. The only reason I'm doing a darker blue up here is because I do want that red lava just to pop. Blending it down with this dioxanized purple hue, which is 132. That first color was 901. I'm just going to lay that dioxanized purple hue on top of the indigo blue and blend it down. Then I'm going to blend into this violet. So going over the whole, all three layers with the violet and bringing it down. Getting that peacock green and blending it up. I'm just bringing it down with the violet. I'm gonna get this blender pencil and I'm just gonna blend these colors. It's just too grainy for my liking, and the blender pencil works the best when it comes to getting rid of that grain issue. And I'm going to do the same thing with the background as well, just to blend it. So going in from the top and all the way down. And I guess there we go. So let me sign this. Proper pen. There we go. Let me see if I'm going to highlight this eye a bit more with the white Posca pen. hope you guys enjoyed this. This was my first attempt at dark skin, and to be honest, I'm not overly happy with the results of the dark skin. I will probably do another attempt with coloring in skin with a dark skin tone. But I hope you guys are okay with this, and I hope you guys enjoy it and you want to follow along. Any feedback is good, and if you have any requests for other pages, just comment below, and I'll hopefully try and get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.